What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy BZ Rider back at it again with yet another video. Every time, I swear this is a curse, whenever I leave out of the state of Ohio, the weather always gets crappy when I come back. As you guys saw, I just got back from Arizona. If you haven't checked that video out yet, make sure you guys go check that video out. It was a blast. I got to ride my buddy's 600 horsepower Evo 10. I digress. So in today's video, we are going to be working outside because unfortunately the garage is occupied right now. My space in my garage, I don't have any space right now. In this video, I'm going to be finally doing a mod that I've been wanting to do to the Z ever since I got the wheels. And that is, guys, I got a set of coilovers. It's actually going to be having that look that is going to complement having the wheels. I'm not going to lie, I want her to get these on here. Hear me out now, guys, hear me out. No, this video is not sponsored. I wish I had some sponsors so that way things would be easier. But the coilovers that I went with were Maxpeedingrods coilovers. I know. They are some cheap coilovers. For this set, I bought them off of eBay. I was going to order them off of their website, but I decided to check out their eBay store to see if they have them cheaper, in which they did. $100 cheaper on their eBay store versus on their actual website. Like I did like, you know, best offer or whatever for the coilovers. We went back and forth and I got them for under $300. Like, depending on how these coilovers are, yes, I did go with the dampening ones too. So these are ride height adjustable as well as dampening. I want to get a better set of coilovers for the Z. I haven't put these on the car yet, but before you guys flame me or anything like that, I just want to go ahead, get these coilovers on here, see how they are. I don't track the Z or anything like that. It's just a street car. In the future, I'm going to get probably a better set of coilovers, but these for right now, these are what I'm going to run. I'll leave a link in the description. So hopefully we have some good luck with these coilovers and they fit on the Z. They don't fall apart, they don't kill me. Hopefully you guys don't see Rip BZ Rider one day. I'm trying to beat the rain in this video. Like, you know, I'm fighting time and the rain. So, but I'm still going to give you guys all the information like how I always do in these videos. And we're going to actually try to give you more information because I want to help you guys. I'm excited. Let's go ahead. I'm going to shut up. We're going to unbox these and see what these coilovers look like. Uno momento, por favor. Alright guys, so as you can see, these coilovers, I mean, just from looking at them, they don't seem too bad. You know, looks can be deceiving or whatever. We'll just see once we get them on the car. I think I'm gonna start on the front. So we'll get the car jacked up in the air, start working on the driver front, then we'll do the driver rear. Same thing for the passenger side. Start with the front and then do the rear. Alright guys, so we got the car up in the air, the front wheel is off. Also went ahead and popped the hood as well because you do have to remove your strut brace as well as to be able to get to your front suspension bolts. Down in here, you know, be a good time, just go ahead and check out your brakes. So what you have to do is remove, those are the ABS sensor wires. There's nothing really holding them in there. Then there's your brake line. You'll just loosen that nut up. Looks like it's probably about 10 millimeter. Then down below, hopefully you guys can see this bolt that is on your sway bar link, as well as the bolt on your control arm. After that, then we just have to get to the bolts up top. I'm gonna go ahead and start working on this. So let me put this on the tripod and show you guys how we'll do this. Alright guys, so after a nice amount of fighting, we finally got the factory shock out. That was not fun. Alright guys, so with these coilovers, it doesn't really say, at least I don't think, it doesn't say like which one is driver or passenger side, I haven't seen like any markings that designate it, so I'm going to assume that it doesn't matter. We're just comparing the factory shock to the coilover, and I don't think that I want to drop it that drastically. Like, I'm pretty sure I would rub if I went that far. I'm just going to loosen this up. I'm going to raise it. I'm not going to put it on its maximum height setting, but we'll just kind of see. We'll get something going on. Alright guys, so we have ran into a little bit of an issue. This bolt that goes through this portion of the coilover, on the factory strut, it has a nut already there that you can just thread this into, but these aftermarket ones, they do not have a nut there. I'm gonna have to try, we'll figure out something. Alright guys, sorry about that. I had to skip ahead a little bit, but I got the rear on. It was a nightmare. I really wish that I had a vehicle lift, because that would make this so much easier if it was. I was able to create a nut for bolt that I was talking about that didn't have the nut with it. I will get new nuts, more likely new bolts for this as well, because I just want to have new stuff on here. Just that way it's nothing that was just pieced together. I would have went to the hardware store to get more stuff. I've been dailying the Z here, so I need to hurry up and get this done. The rear is on. It's been a pain in the butt, but we're about to finally lower the driver's side, and hopefully it looks good and it's a nice ride height. Either way, I'm gonna end up adjusting these coilovers over the weekend or something like that once it warms up, but at least we're going to get them installed today. So I would definitely recommend, if you're doing coilovers on a Z, do a true rear setup versus still having a spring. It seems like it'll be much easier to install. The passenger side, after I get the driver's side down, I'm just gonna hurry up and just knock that out to get it done, and then we'll see what this looks like.
A few moments later.
Alright guys, so since the last time we recorded, my camera actually had died while I was recording the coilover install on here on the rear. Since then, I have, number one, gotten new bolts for the rear, because originally the way how I did it was my factory lug nuts that I had actually fit on, it was the same thread pitch. It was safe. I make sure everything was tightened down, torqued down properly. At that time, I was dailying the Z. No longer dailying the Z. We had some situations going on. My fiance, she was involved in a wreck and her car was totaled. She's fine. We've got a new car since then, so everything's good. So she was using the Escape while all that stuff was getting situated. Also, I've already adjusted the suspension and the coilovers on here. Just stay tuned. I'll show you guys what they look like on the car. Now, my overall take of these coilovers, they are okay for what they are. These are not going to be like, you know, some Fortune Autos or some Silvers or some BCs. Keep that in mind. But for what they are okay coilovers. There were a few issues that I had. I'm still kind of having one issue, but it's a little tolerable now. The first issue was I kept on hearing a clunking sound that was coming from the front. It sounded like god awful. Found out that one of the bolts or one of the nuts that was on the top of the top hat, it was loose. Like, I was able to just twist it off by hand. So I just make sure that all of them was tight after that. I was not able to get that on camera because it was just kind of, you know, just a trial and error phase. So then I also adjusted the dampening some. I adjusted the preload because that was kind of screwed up on them too. Like I said, these are, you know, some They're cheap coilovers. They're $300 coilovers, so you kind of get what you pay for in that realm. They are kind of bouncy still. I'm still probably going to tweak these some more. And then in the rear, like the driver rear, that shock kind of makes like a clunking sound still. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with that. It's just kind of, it's tolerable to me for now. Eventually, like I said, I do want to get a better pair of coilovers. This was kind of like a trial and error thing, just to see how these work. I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, it's probably about a 6. It does feel stiffer kind of, but it's just, these coilovers are very bouncy. I don't know if that's on my end, if I need to adjust some more things on as far as the dampening or the preload or anything like that. That's probably my only complaint, is that they are bouncy. So guys, if you want a set of these for yourself, I do have an affiliate link that I will drop down below in the description of this video. Oh, also guys, real quick, we have finally hit our 100 subscribers. So a shout out to every one of you. We are actually over 100 subscribers, and I know that seems like small numbers, they're baby numbers right now, but I think we're at like 135 at the recording of this video. That makes me happy. So in my next video, guys, I will be showing you guys the giveaway that I'll be doing for the channel. So make sure that you subscribe to the channel, so that way you'll be notified when I do drop that video. But yeah, I just appreciate the love and the support from all you guys. You guys have been positive. You guys have been awesome, amazing. That really makes doing this YouTube stuff fun. I thank you all. So hopefully you guys like this video. If you did, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell notification. That way you get alerts whenever I post up my new video. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Perfect.